Welcome to the Wednesday review. It's a brief breakdown of the books I read this week. Up first, Under Lock and Key by Lana Ferguson. Kiana is fulfilling her father's last wish by traveling back to his home country of Scotland to spread his ashes in a loch where he swears he was saved by the Loch Ness Monster years ago. But Lachlan, the grumpy man who owns the shore where she's trying to spread her father's ashes, tells her to leave his property and stay off. When he finds out who her family is, his dislike for her from their first meeting turns into straight up hatred. That is until she finds out his biggest secret. My second book was Night Shift by Annie Crown. Kendall Holiday is spending her Friday night in her favorite way, alone behind the circulation desk of her college's only 24-hour library with one of her beloved books. Until Vincent Knight, star of the basketball team, comes in and needs her help to find a book. After a little bit of back and forth snarky banter, the next thing she knows, she's being ravished up against a bookshelf in what feels like a moment taken straight out of a romance novel. He ends up reaching out for help with tutoring. She was hoping he was reaching out for a date. Things don't go great at tutoring, but they keep running into each other and she gets invited to his 21st birthday party, and that's where things really take off. My next book was an ARC, Some Like It's Scot. It'll be available April 8th. Katie Campbell rarely acknowledges her hopeless romantic side. As a travel writer, she's always on her way to somewhere new. Better known to her readers as Miss Adventure because of her, misadventures. Her memorable trips and mishaps leave her baffled that she is getting paid for her clumsiness. But living a story of successive blunders is getting old. Graham McCarrow is deeply rooted in Scotland. Not only is he raising his nephew, he's also restoring his family's ancestral manor. The best way for him to raise money for restorations is to open it up for people to come and have an Edwardian experience. Enter Katie. She'll be there for the next 3 weeks to participate and document her experience for her loyal readers. His grumpy exterior and her lack of self-preservation skills put them at odds. And while Katie might not be looking to settle down, the more she gets to know Graham, she finds he may just be heaven sent for her. My last book was Reckless by Elsie Silve. Winter Hamilton is cold, closed off, and constantly ready to defend herself. After leaving her husband and her job in the city, she is going to try and mend her broken relationship with her sister, Summer. She heads to Wishing Well Ranch for a fresh start. Theo Silva is a bull-riding playboy, but when he meets Winter, he is instantly attracted to her fiery attitude and loves that she challenges him. After just one eaten family meal and several shots back at their hotel bar, they agree to one night together, never to be spoken of again. But sometimes things just don't go as planned. I cannot believe that we are already in April. We're a quarter of the way done with the year, and I would love to know what your favorite books from January, February, and March were, so I can add them to my TBR too.